A beauty salon in eastern Mosul. Business as usual, in one of several to open in the city since ISIL was forced out almost 2 years ago. Before that, women here caught wearing makeup or not covering their faces would be whipped 70 times.
We didn't have beauty salons when ISIL ruled in Mosul, but after they were defeated, the beauty business has become popular again. It's a sign of overcoming ISIL's indoctrination.
Life on the surface, at least, may be returning to normal in the east of the city, but just 2 kilometers away, it's a very different world. This is western Mosul, what used to be the old city where ISIL fighters put up their last stand. Last year, international donors pledged around $30 billion in loans and investment to help rebuild devastated parts of Iraq, including Mosul, but the results are slow in coming.
It's been more than a year and a half since victory over ISIL was declared here, and there's very little sign of reconstruction having started yet. There are daily reports of ISIL supporters and fighters trying to recruit in areas they once controlled. The territorial battle against ISIL may be over, but the ideological battle goes on.
One of the reasons ISIL was able to take root in Mosul and vast swathes of Iraq's Sunni heartland in the west and north of the country was because of what the Sunni communities said was neglect, discrimination and often violence by repeated Shia-led governments. But all suffered terrible atrocities under ISIL's rule, Shia, Christian, Yazidi and Sunni alike. According to Iraq's national security advisor, ISIL is already trying to reorganize and has increased its activities in parts of north and western Iraq. Iraqi security forces continue to arrest members of what they describe as ISIL sleeper cells. In recent months, ISIL is reported to have kidnapped and murdered dozens of people it accused of cooperating with Iraqi security forces. And there have been countless attacks by ISIL on Iraqi soldiers and members of the various pro-Iran armed groups that were at the forefront of the fight against ISIL. The local government in Mosul says they are taking measures against any attempt to spread ISIL's message.
I have ordered for unified Friday sermons in all mosques in NINEVAH province, focused on counteracting ISIL's ideology and highlighting the atrocities committed by them and how people should work together to overcome the remnants of ISIL's culture.
At the place where Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi declared himself caliph of ISIL's so-called caliphate in 2014, officials lay a plaque marking the start of a 5-year project to rebuild the An-Nuri mosque. But Iraqis, their leaders and governments around the world know it will take more than just reconstruction to defeat ISIL's ideas. Stratford, Al Jazeera, Mosul.